What's happening? It's Big E here, and we're doing the Ironman challenge.
Yeah.
Because we're mentally unstable, I guess. We like abuse. We are level 26. We're doing not too bad for Ironman Warrior here. Not too bad at all. This episode, we got a little bit of running around to do. Yes, sir. Here's what I have in mind. This is real dangerous up here. We got some of that done, but we're going to run all the way down here and turn in this quest. Such a convenient location. That quest area there. I'm going to continue to the crossroads. We're going to fly to Ratchet, and I've got 2 things to turn in there, and there's a couple of follow-ups. Then we're going to fly to Thunder Bluff, and I have a machine. I have a quest to turn in there. Then I think we're going to fly up to the Zoram Strand up here in Ashen Vale and do the Thistle Fur Bog things, whatever the hell they are. That's the plan. I've also got to do some more fishing. Do that off camera. I'm not going to make you guys watch me fish. I don't know. Might be people into that sort of thing. It's one thing to fish by yourself in a game. I think it's a whole nother thing to watch somebody fish in a game. Okay. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Sure do. Today's, well, when does this come out? This is a Friday. Happy Friday to you guys. Today is Wednesday for me. And tomorrow is the day I have to get a ride up to Walmart. Hopefully.
My man knows how to get down to Funky Town.
Peter Cycles, what's up, brother? Thank you so much. What a legend. Who put on those hiking boots, ascended the mountain, and subscribed to the channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're quite welcome here. Welcome to the Misty Mountain Gaming family, brother. Haven't heard that in a while. I keep the preview off of here in OBS, so whenever I hear that, I've got to really quickly switch to my other monitor and enable the preview so I can see the name. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. So, yeah, so tomorrow for me is the day I hopefully get the Mercedes back. Hopefully there's no trouble. I've been without the car since Sunday, and got to be honest, it's okay. I mean, I don't like the idea of the car just sitting up there in the Walmart parking lot, but the only place I ever go really is to the gym. Well, that's starting to change now that I've got the other YouTube channel, The Anxious Explorer, if anybody's interested in that. Kind of some real life stuff there. I'll be doing a little bit of traveling, but point is, my gym is 40 minutes walking round trip, more or less. And so I walked up and back yesterday, got my workout in, and I did the same thing today. And it's been working out great for me because I'm kind of doubling down on my the way that I eat, my keto lifestyle kind of. So absolutely no carbs and no sugar, and it's working out well, especially with this cardio. Cardio is something I don't usually get because it's rough on me. But it's good for me. I realize that. So I get plenty of cardio, 20-minute walk up there, 20-minute, I get my workout done, then 20 minutes back. It's all uphill on the way back. That's the rough part. But I have losing some weight here, and that's a good thing. Every year I get a little bit older, and it's a little bit tougher I just seem to pick up. If I go off the way that I eat, even a little bit, man, it just seems to. My body just it just punishes me. It's like, well, okay, well here you go. Here's a few extra pounds. Where do you want that? In your belly, right? So anyway, point is, it's doing me good to get some cardio in. And it hasn't been unbearably hot. It's cooled off. We had a lot of rain come in. We had this front come in. It does make it more humid outside, but it's like 20 degrees cooler than it normally would be. It's, normally it's up in the mid-high 90s, sometimes, over 100 degrees outside. That is not good to be walking 40 minutes in my opinion. I'm down about 225. 225 is like kind of like my natural body weight, I think. 215 would be my body weight, I would guess, with, maybe like 8% body fat.
What can I do for you?
Maybe 6 to 8% body fat.
Go with honor.
Which isn't very much. Let's disable the preview over there. There's kind of a, well, I don't know if there's a debate, but there's essentially two ways to lose weight in a healthy way. You need to be in a calorie deficit, right? But, so you can cut calories, or you can cut carbs. There's kind of two ways. I have done both over the years. And I have found, in my personal experience, going the carbs way, you control your appetite a lot better. You don't feel as hungry. It's just much easier to do than the calories. And here's the thing: so I eat a lot of days 0 carbs, like none. At most, maybe 25. And that's if I'm having something that I would consider like a treat, which might be these little tuna packs. It's a little can of tuna. It's got different flavors and like crackers. And sometimes I don't even do the crackers, but anyway, the point is, I'm not hungry. I mean, if I'm fasting, that's different, but I can eat, chicken and meat, and eggs, seafood. There's no carbs in that. Most cheeses are keto friendly. There's no carbs in that. And most of this stuff has no sugar in it. So what it is just very little to no carbs, no sugar, none of that bullshit. It's mostly just high protein, good fats, for the most part. Now, if you add exercise, if you work out, if you walk or run, whatever it might be, it's just going to be accelerated your weight loss. So if you're cutting carbs, you're also cutting calories. It just works that way. And that's why I think it's just easier. There's pros and cons to both of them. It's not as easy to maintain cutting calories, in my opinion. It's a lot easier if you're reducing your carbohydrate intake. Anyway, I guess the whole point of all that, not having the car, is forcing me to walk up to the gym. And it feels good. Man, this is such a long run, isn't it? What do we have down here? Oh, we have this quest. We're gonna... wait on that a little bit. That quest isn't too bad. right here. As long as you don't go into the building, you can just kind of hang outside. The respawn rate's not too bad. If somebody else is there, it might be difficult, but... We almost have 3 gold. Need to get charge rank 2 here. We can afford it, so I'm going to go get it. There's also cleave and disarm, which I'm kind of looking at as well.
Doomhowl.
I've got nothing in the
May your
bag.
blades never dull. What do you
I
need?
think we've got the best weapon we can get right now from a vendor. We can check in
Go with honor.
Orgrimmar, where the weapon masters are, and way in the back.
Doomhowl. Dabu.
Okay, so one of these quests, further instructions, leads to going back to Stone Talon Mountains, talking to Sputtervale or whatever the dude's name is, and then we get Gorenzo Wrench Whistle, which is a pretty tough quest to do on an Ironman challenge, because depends on where he is, and also what level you do it, obviously. And then we also have Isha Walk, which we need to wait on to do that. He's going to be down here. Usually is where I see this mob, somewhere down here. Yeah, we're going to go get charge rank 2. I get 3 extra rage on the charge in there, and I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yo!
Oh, this is Sputtervale. I can't remember what the other guy's name is.
Keep it real.
All right, I'll keep it real.
Have a good one. Be good.
All right, bring the new orders back to Ziz Physics.
Have a good one.
That's his name.
Keep it real.
Have a good one and keep it real, in case you didn't get that. He said it like 3 times. Hold on, what was that noise? Dude, fuck right off. Sorry, guys. Just getting rid of ridiculous notification from Xfinity. All right, let's go see Marin. This is Yorn's sister, I do believe. Sky Seer. When I was at the gym earlier, Jason was up there. He's the gym owner. And there was a couple of the ladies working out in there. And he was waiting on some people to show up to see if they wanted to join the gym. And it turned out it looked like a detectives and 2 police officers. I mean, the guy looked like a detective. He was like plain clothes and all that. The detective was in pretty good shape. The other 2 guys were not. I'll say that. I feel like there should be requirements for a police officer, man. I don't know why I feel that way.
Well met.
I feel like you need to be able... Like, those 2 dudes aren't chasing anybody. not trying to be a dickhead, man. I don't know. Isn't there like a physical fitness requirement to be a police officer? There might not be, man. I'm not sure. But I feel like there is. It's probably some basic thing, right? Who knows? Anyway, they're in there, right? That's a good thing. They're in the gym, and they're, maybe that's what the detective, maybe, he's like, I don't know, he could be in the sheriff or whatever. I don't know. He's like, you know what? Let's get our people in shape. And I got news for you. The gym is a very small part of being in shape. 90%, 95% of it is just what you eat, what you put into your body. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can go work, you can work out every day for a year. You can work out every single day. But if you're eating the same bullshit, you're never gonna lose that body fat. Your body's not really gonna change. You're gonna get stronger and you'll build muscle for sure. You just won't see it. You have to make a lifestyle change. It's the only way that's going to happen. All right. Just get off your high horse. Some more of these fucking weirdos, man. I don't know what is going on there with those people, man. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Let's go. We'll go to Ogrimmar here. And we'll get trained up. While we're back there, we can see there is another set of armor. That was weird. There is another set of armor that's slightly better than this, but it's so expensive. I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, it works out, I think, somewhere roughly between like 8 and 13 armor per item, which, when you add that up, it's not too bad, but it would cost me, they're very expensive pieces. I think it would cost like 4 or 5 gold to get the shit. It's just, I just don't have it, right? I need to focus on my abilities. Also, my weapon. We'll continue to check, see if there's a better weapon than this. But what's interesting, you'll find, is a lot of green items you get, this item will actually do more damage. It's just that the green item will sometimes have a little strength or something on it, which makes a pretty big difference. But as far as just the base stats, this battle axe is usually better from what I've seen. Where's the Hearthstone? It's in Sunrock Retreat. Whoa, we don't need to, we'll change that. I mean, I do have this quest to come back, but we're not going to be going back there. I'm going to probably wait 2 levels. I want the mobs, I want most of the mobs in the area to be green because of the running around we have to do there. I don't want to pull easily. Finished watching this series last night on Netflix called The Defeated. It was okay. It wasn't too bad. The main character, I associate him from another series called American Primeval, which I really liked. It's the same guy. And his brother, they're both in Germany after World War II. And his brother has mental problems, and he's basically capturing and torturing to death Nazis or people. Well, I think it's actually people who helped Nazis during the war. And the other brother, the guy from American Primeval, he's a cop. His brother is like well, I don't know if he's a decorated soldier, but he's a high-ranking guy, and he went AWOL and all this. So he ends up like kind of hunting his brother. And there's all the other stories going on at the same time. Like I said, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Tell you what, let's put the Hearthstone here because it's pretty central. Also, I need to do some fishing here, and I'll do that off camera.
Mogra! For the Horde!
Yeah, for the Horde. All right, let's go see that warrior trainer. Might be going to get some hunter training right there. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless to call your pet out in Ogrimmar. They can get hungry, but you need your pet out if you're just like the warlock. If you're gonna do pet training. Thinking about the next trip I want to take. I did order a gimbal for my vlogger camera. Oh my god, I desperately need that because I did the Silver City tour, you know, for the other channel I mentioned, and I didn't feel good about any of the footage. It was so bad. It was so shaky.
Loktar!
I was so nervous and anxious that I basically forgot how bad the shaking would be on the camera, but I didn't release most of it. But the plan is to go back with the gimbal and do a proper tour. That's what I'm going to do. All right, Cleave. Here's the thing. Cleave is good, but we're basically not fighting two mobs on this character. If that happens, I'm playing a little bit risky, and you can't do that on the Ironman. So I'm not going to get Cleave for right now. What I'm going to get is, well, I think that's all I'm going to get. I have a rank of disarm. He says, no, I don't. That's the first rank right there. I don't have disarm. I've got to switch over. It's only 27 silver. I'm going to get it. Sunder Armor, I have talked about before. I know Sunder Armor can be good. I just do not think it works in the Ironman challenge. And I'll give the reasons again. It's simply because we have no stats. I have no health. Look at this. I'm level 26. I have basically 600 health. So I cannot go toe-to-toe with a melee mob trying to get stacks of Sunder Armor up, because my health just goes and goes and goes, and I'm not doing any damage, and it just gets down to the wire. Whereas I could use the Rage to actually be doing damage and get the target down. Sunder Armor just doesn't work here. I mean, that's just my opinion. You could obviously play it however you want, but that's what I found to be true. All right, looks like it already updated there. Good. Disarm, a little bit different. The problem with these stances, man, that drives me crazy is all of this stuff goes away. So we'll just do that. So if I switch over, I can just disarm really quick. So here are a couple weapon vendors. right, these two dudes. I don't know if they have the same stuff.
What you looking for?
This is what we have. So that's currently the... Is that the best we can do right now? It looks like it is. How's my throwing weapons? I've only got 15 left, so let's get a few more of those. You can actually have that. Looks like he's got some upgraded stuff. You know, this actually doesn't matter. I'm not throwing weapons to do damage. I'm throwing weapons to pull, right? So I don't really care if... I don't really care if it's not doing much damage, I guess is the point there.
You be careful, man.
Graw.
Let's see what this guy has. That's a one-handed sword. Kind of interested in two-handed stuff. That is not an upgrade. I don't like how that reads. Yeah, sure, it's a little more damage per second, but look at the over the top end damage there. It's just not even close. That's as best as we can do.
Go forth to victory.
As best as we can do? Wait a minute.
What can I help you with?
Hello there, sir. Oh, man. Level 31. Now, this is the place we're going to come for new weapons. This is interesting to me. So check this out. So you have a two-handed axe here. You can get level 30. This is a two-handed sword. You get a level later at 31. This is just way better damage-wise. Look at that. This does 68 to 102 damage. This is way under. It's a lot faster, which means it can generate rage quicker, but I think we'll probably end up getting this at level 30. As a matter of fact, that's going to be a big hell yes. There's also the Warhammer, not as good as the Belova. All right. It's going to cost 3 gold to get that. Hopefully we have that.
Strength.
Lovely. There's the male armor merchant somewhere. Not exactly sure where. Level 40 we can train plate, but that's obviously that's a ways off. I just really want to make sure I've got the best weapon that I can get right now as far as a white vendor item. All right, let's fly up to the Zoram Strand. I'll save a little time here, do a cutscene, and I'll be back with you when we're in Ashenvale. Alrighty. Furlbog's just around the corner here. Get that axe ready. And our new rank of charge, man. Some of these will be casters, shamans, so we will have to do the shield. We'll switch over so we can do a little interrupt there. If they have a heal, well, I think they do have a heal. I'm going to have to save the block for that. I can't be interrupting, you know, like a lightning bolt or something. Which makes it interesting, that's for sure. They have a healing wave. So that's what I have to watch out for here. This happens a lot. So I just realized, man, I don't need to switch over this quickly. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, that was just fucking shit. That was the worst way I could have played it. And I had to use retaliation. So yeah. What I need to do, keep the two-hander up. I need to swap over, I guess when he gets about half health, because he casts pretty early there. I had swapped over, but I didn't get the interrupt. There's a slight little, like a global CD, whatever it's called, where everything is spinning here, and I can't use the ability instantaneously, which is no good. We do have enraged, man. That's not too good. He's doing it already? He just got that off. Alright, these things suck ass. Also, I don't have a lot of food here. We want to disarm? Let's disarm this guy. Need 20 rage to do it. I think if I switch, I lose all rage, don't I? Yeah, when I switch over, there's a talent you can pick where you keep some of the rage when you switch stances, but for me, I don't even know if it's worth it to do this. Because if I've got full rage and I switch, all of it goes away. It's not like I can switch over, disarm them, and switch back and keep the rage. You just lose every bit of it. So kind of sucky. What is my skill with this one-armed, with one-handed axe? It's not too bad. At least I can hit with it. It's just nowhere near as good. But it's trash. This one-handed weapon is absolute garbage. Go. Much better. Right. Fucking dicey with those things, man. I saw a warrior back there. That big critical strike there. Love it. They don't run away. It's interesting. Let's see how bad it is just using the one-hander here. I like it. Might be an upgrade there. Nope, it's not. Yeah, thinking about it now, man, disarm, I don't know. I guess what I need to do, I could just start in defensive stance. Probably be the way to play it. Can I charge in defensive stance? I don't think I can. No, it requires battle stance. But I can disarm them right off the bat and switch over. I think that's the way to play it. And since I can't charge in anyway, what I can actually do, kind of pre-hot myself there to get some rage going with the disarm. Pre-hot, I don't know why I said that. I pre-rage myself, I guess is what I meant. Yeah, that's a pretty deep, that's a pretty good play. I don't do those very often. Don't do good plays. Gotta conserve a little food here because I really don't have much. But I'm going to remedy that after this episode. I'm going to be doing some fishing in Ogrimmar. Oh, there's a 1 minute CD on that. All right, didn't realize that. Yeah, that was not well played here. Let me put this on the bar so I know it's protection. Just so I can see it out here. Keep track of the CD. I think it's off now. Didn't even heal. Got him down too quickly. What I should have done while I was there in Ogrimmar is checked on a better one-hander. Need to do that. I got delivery coming here. About 10 minutes, roughly. What is going on here? I've done, like, no damage to him. Pretty rough. Need to execute this fool. Yikes. Sometimes it works out that way where I'm charging in, I've got to get demo shot up, I need to get battle shot up, but I also often have to use blood rage. So all three of those I'm using before I'm really even attacking. That's why I like doing no damage, it seems. Try it down a little bit there. Well, these don't run away, so we don't have to worry about hamstring. Just swing and a miss, man. Missed that mob twice. Yikes. That could have been a bit careless there. I could have pulled those two. Spider coming. I'm going to go between bandages and food here. We can finish up the quest. I kind of have to judge when I think he's going to do it. What is fuck? Why can't I hit the fucking mob, dude? Oh my god, man. I guess I used it. I think we got parried twice and missed it once there, though. Fucking level 23? It's ridiculous, dude. Yeah, I think I spammed shield bash on accident. It's no good. That's a 24. I don't think these things are ranged. Yeah, you just pull them like this, I guess is best. I love it when they just don't heal. My God, did you switch over? Did you switch your weapon? Yeah, I'm not going to heal now. I'm not going to be interrupted. Let's backtrack here. Jeez, man. I want to finish these things. Yikes. Really close to that spider there. That's about as well as we could have done right there. As far as the timing on that. Shot falling off here. Charged in with the shield for some reason. Thought I was already switched over there. Fucking Christ. What is going on, man? This is not too good right here. Fucking low. Jesus, man. Fucking hell. So that's what happens when you miss or get parried. That's how close it can get. That mob's 2 levels beneath me as well. He's 2 levels lower, and he has more health than I do. It's the Ironman challenge. At least we're not missing those. It's really brutal when you go to interrupt and you miss the interrupt and he gets the cast off. All right. We just need 2 more here. We'll pick these 2 off. That's enough food, just barely. And we'll move on. God, that was close. Also, I can't overpower. Oh, yes, I can. I didn't know that. Just got a green mail chest piece there. Look at that. That would be absolutely perfect. But we can't use it. Got some shoulders. They're not an upgrade either. I thought if I had a one-hander and got overpower and I switched to the two-hander, I didn't think I could actually use it. But I can. It's good to know.
Well done.
Jesus, we are squishy, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous amount of squishy. Well, we'll go turn this in. And like I said, I'm going to hearth back to Orgrimmar, and I've got to spend probably an hour fishing. Get a whole bunch of food, so we don't have to do it again for a while. See if I can thread the needle here. If I pick up any swiftness potions with a reward or something, I'm going to allow them just for traveling, but not to get away from a mob. I don't think that would be fair. I don't know if they would be allowed in the original Ironman. I have no idea. But just, you know, like I said, just to cut distances shorter when I'm not in combat, I might use one. But there's not many quests where the reward is a swiftness potion. I think there's a handful. Sorry about them ankles and knees and hips. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Let's see if we can find a chest. Could be in a couple of places out here. Level 20? Did I seriously pull that? There's the chest. Right there. Thought I was well far enough away from that thing. Oh, we got some silver, linen, cheese, health bot. Nice vendor items there. at that. Boy, oh boy. Just drooling over that thing. You gotta sell it. That's 12. 12 silver. Not too bad. It's Talon here. Talon? Talon? I don't know. Probably Talon. This is a PvP server. You probably could attack that guy. You would definitely be flagged in this area.
What do you need? For the Horde. Strength.
Not doing that.
Be safe.
It's not a safe quest to do. All right. These are all Black Fathom Deep's quests.
What be on your mind?
Except for this one, which is an escort. We're not doing that shit. Need to save that. All this just gets vendored because we can't do anything else with it.
Spirits be with you, man.
Wait a minute. Oh, I still have this Warsong report to turn in. And that one. I have both of these. We need to make our way over there. Actually, I think we've already been over there. Anyway, let me hearth on back here. And we're going to wrap the episode up. Thanks for watching. You guys and gals take care. The Troll and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.